It's Wednesday, September 24th. Tonight, extracting nutrients from fruit to make other healthy snacks. Next on North Carolina Now.
North Carolina Now is made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC TV. Additional funding for the North Carolina Science Now series is provided by GlaxoSmithKline.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Shannon Vickery. Thanks for joining us. Tonight on North Carolina Now, we'll visit two different businesses that are each brewing up sweet success in our state. But we begin with a snack. Frank Graff joins us now with tonight's North Carolina Science Now segment. And Frank, what's on the menu for tonight?
Well, you're right, a snack. It's always a good time for a snack. And we're talking about things like a power bar here. There's all kinds of good stuff in a power bar, things like oats and cranberries and wheat germ, but imagine having several helpings of fruits and vegetables all packed into one little bar. Sounds pretty good. Well, that's what researchers at the North Carolina State University's Plants for Human Health Institute in Kannapolis have done. They have found a way to extract the good stuff from fruits and vegetables and put it into a bar. And that discovery could soon find its way onto the battlefield. The U.S. Army is certainly looking for ways to get good stuff to soldiers, but also into the school lunchbox.
You got it, buddy.
We all know Mom's advice. Eat your fruits and vegetables because they're good for you. Scientists always knew that Mom was right. They're just beginning to figure out exactly why.
These are fantastic.
That can finally discern what these chemicals are, how they are synthesized within a plant, what that complex pathway is that makes it, and then how that chemical is able to interact with a human receptor in order to cure chronic disease.
We got more. We need to get a little bit more.
Bottom line, plants have a lot of good stuff inside.
Oh my goodness!
The chemicals that plants produce to protect themselves from ultraviolet light, pests, and diseases can also protect us from disease. Call them health-promoting compounds. But it's not always as easy as going out to the farm to find fresh fruits and vegetables. Think of soldiers on the battlefield. That's why the National Science Foundation is funding, and the U.S. Army is supporting, a project to extract and concentrate the good stuff from produce and develop healthier, more portable combat rations for soldiers.
So this is a way to take the bioactive compounds, the health protective compounds out of the fruit and vegetable, leaving all the water, sugars behind, and getting it concentrated, very much concentrated in a small amount of flour or high protein matrix, like a high protein flour. So we can actually get in a handful of soy protein isolate, for example, the equivalent of 2 or 3 servings of blueberries.
And here's why that creation of those fruit and vegetable infused mixes could be so important. Everybody knows fresh produce is a critical component of everyday diet and health. The natural compounds found in fruits and vegetables can help improve immune function, inhibit chronic disease development, and even increase physical and mental capacity. But the reality is only 1% of Americans eat the recommended daily amount of fruits and vegetables. There are many reasons why. Takes too long to cook, don't know how, don't like the texture, don't like the taste, bad color, too expensive.
Look at that one.
But there's a practical problem also. To get a sufficient dose of those bioactive compounds, a person needs to eat a large amount of produce. That's not always possible because fruits and vegetables are difficult to transport and they can spoil quickly.
You could put it in a pill. You can sell it as a nutritional supplement in a capsule. It's not a food. So we thought, how can we do this? How can we concentrate things in a food?
And here's what the researchers at North Carolina State University's Plants for Human Health Institute have discovered.
But this is Muscadine grapes.
That bag contains protein powders and flours, the kind you find at health food stores. It's been mixed with the active natural ingredients found in Muscadine grapes. That's right. Researchers have found a way to isolate the good stuff from plants and keep it chemically active, concentrate it into a daily serving, and keep it from spoiling.
And you can very easily make this flour into a power bar, something like that, which is very portable. Now the thing that's really the best, when we do this process of sorbing fruit and vegetable bioactives onto a high protein matrix, it becomes shelf stable. So the same pepper or the same apple that will rot on the shelf is shelf stable for over a year in the flour at room temperature. And the bioactivity is maintained.
So here's the basic process. The juice from the fruit or vegetable is sent through a column to remove unneeded sugars, fats, and water. That reduces the weight and leaves behind a concentrated mix of the healthy compounds found in produce. So far, the process works with any fruit or vegetable.
By purifying these compounds, we take the purified compounds and start working on their chemistry. So we take the concentrated material, even if the compound is very small, by this process, you enrich it.
Besides the military, NASA is interested in the process to help astronauts stay healthy on long space missions. And even school children could also eat healthier with the discovery of nutrient-enhanced food ingredients that could be used to make power bars, cookies, or other healthy snacks.
So the idea is, okay, can we get good stuff in edible protein that can be made into power bars or other rations in the Army that may have a whole bunch, it might have fruits and vegetables at the same time. It may have a whole variety of different things, but in one thing that the athlete can eat, or the athlete or the warfighter can eat, be happy with it because the taste is good.
Snacks that even Mom would be happy about.
So it's actually fun to eat, good to eat.
Eat your vegetables. Researchers at Rutgers University have also been working on this project with NC State, and the results of their work will be seen next year. The powders will be made into foods by the Army's NATAC Soldier Systems Center, which is based in NATAC, Massachusetts. The foods are expected to be ready by next spring. To find out more about the process, as well as education materials on nutrition, visit our science website, science.unctv.org.
Such a fascinating story.
And
Frank.
what a great, you know, think about kids with their lunchbox, and you get a power bar and it's got, days worth of fruits and vegetables.
I could use that for myself as well.
I could use that too.
Well, Frank, what's on tap for next week?
Well, we go from